Hey, this is Zornified here with Concraft. This is my little take on destruction in Concraft. I don't think I've ever even shown this in a video, but I'm just gonna go wild, breaking things. So, yeah, the fun part, even if you don't like building the games, honestly, it's pretty fun just breaking blocks. I have no idea why. I think it's kind of like breaking bubbles if you've ever had bubble wrap. If you press escape and click here, you can go crazy. See that pillar there? Whoa. This is the development build of Concraft. You can pretty much only build things, but you can record your buildings and they'll be playable. You can play them back and share your buildings. So that is done through the record menu. Record. You just click start recording, right? Then you select a block you want to record with. You can change it too. You know, this is just your first block. It says play start block. I press start, and there's my new position to start recording. Now, everything I do is being recorded. And if I wanted to make a cave or something here, it's recording everything. If you see this number moving in the top right, it's recording all of my movements, my removals, my placements. You can place models, you can place puzzle pieces, keys, chests, whatever you want. This is all free in the version we put out right now. Just wanted to give it a go. Okay, so it's recorded basically that cave right here that you can jump into. And I'm going to clear it out though by destroying the loose blocks first. Now that's one way to clear out a room. There is another way. Real quick, I'm just trying to show you guys how to do some quick stuff here. You just use this cutter tool. You just select how big you want something to cut and where you want it to cut from. Just select a block and it'll cut from that position. I'm going to put a block there. You'll see I'll cut a room that's 10 by 10 by 5, and if I put 0 offset, it just starts right there. I'm going to hit cut. Bam. Did you see that? Just cut that room 10 by 10 by 5 right here. I can cut it. I can make it bigger too. You know, it's all destructible as well. I wanted to, before I make it bigger, I'll just place a room of the blocks I chose. But my cursor moved because I placed the block, so you see I just placed a big chunk of blocks right there. If I put the cursor back right here, by placing a block, press place again, bam, and I've got a big block of that. Whatever I have selected, which is anything in here. I'll place it with this. Cut it out. I'll place it. Break it all. Just like everything else in the dungeon. Sometimes there's a mini nuclear explosion. It's pretty, you see everything catch on fire. It's pretty sick. Okay, so you can make some pretty big ass rooms. You want it tall? I'll do 100 tall. If you do 100 plus, you're pretty much going to the top of the dungeon. You can climb out of the dungeon actually. If I cut that, you should have a big ass room. Since this was the last block I broke, it cut right from the last block. This room should go up and out of the dungeon. And to get out, I mean, you could just place like a ladder or something of blocks. Wow, excuse me. Maybe I should edit out that sneeze. I don't know if I'm going to waste that time, though. We'll see. zoom out on my camera here so I can see better. I'm a horrible jumper, man. Good God. The beautiful thing is I still have it on record mode, so you know, if I decide just from playing that, you know, maybe when I started I wasn't going to be making a structure or level that I'm going to share with anybody, but I end up making something cool, I could still just, at the end of playing, just click stop record and then send it to my buddy and he could play the same thing I built. So when he loads up his game, it'll randomly place this dungeon, this room that I'm building right now inside of the game. So I suggest, if you do decide to play, just keep the record button on. And then when you're done, just click stop and it exports to your clipboard and you can send it to me and I can, if it's cool, I can put it in the game, really. I don't care who makes it, just get it over to me. Instructions are in the record menu. So I'm going to go up here. What I want to do is I'm going to start destroying blocks. I just want to see them fall. I like to see them fall. Oh. I told you guys I'm a horrible jumper. This is why I'm not very good at Super Mario Brothers. I never have been very good at that game. Everybody always beats me. Usually Luigi. Jeez. You know, I just found out why Mario and Luigi are red and green. I had no idea. How long have I been playing Mario Brothers? 20 years, 25 years? I don't know. It's the color of the Italian flag. Who knew? I did not know that. Wow. It's like a culture shock for me. Almost to the top. You can see just by clicking that button once, you know, I built this room, right? I just clicked it once and built a huge room. Of course, I made it small in width and depth, but I made it 100 blocks high. You could certainly do big, humongous, gargantuan, wide rooms just as easily. All I have to do is change the numbers. Within less than a second, it builds whatever size room you would like. Up to 1,000,000 blocks at a time you can place. Okay. Obviously, there is a top, but you can build up forever. There is no end. If you could build as high as you want to go. Okay. So what I was going to do, I just wanted to kind of see what I could do about dropping these blocks down. Then I wanted to jump down. I was just curious how many blocks actually fall on the ground. Oh. Madness, man. Madness. You will not believe how entertaining this is just to break blocks. I can't even explain it. I know it's a big time waster. I think most video games are time wasters, though. Right, so got all these blocks here, try to fill up the ground, and I'm going to jump back down this big hole I made. Get all the blocks down here. Blow them up too. Anyways, just a little short sample. See ya.